Hi guys, welcome to this upload for you guys today. I've been really contemplating whether to do this video or not, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to pull the trigger on this because I want to say to everyone of you guys that is watching at home, other than if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell icon so you be in and updated anytime when I do videos. So all I can say is to everyone of you guys is this, right? This is not me hating on the WWE. I can't stress you enough. I am not hating on the WWE. Now, WWE has always been the biggest wrestling company around the world, even though they don't want to be classed like a wrestling company. But I just want to say to every one of you guys that is actually watching this, right? I'll be honest with you. When I'm literally seeing all I'm seeing left, right, and center, it's time to start to worry about WWE. Now, this is not me hating. This is me being honest with you guys that are die-hard WWE fans, tribalists around the world that is actually watches WWE week in, week out, no matter whatever thrown at you, you would enjoy it or hate on it, but you still watch it. I'm not going to say, oh, why are you still watching it? I'm not one of those people. I've done that in the past. Fair enough. It bit me on the arse. I admit that. But the problem where it lies when it comes to certain things, when it comes to the WWE, I want to say this, right? If WWE had no wrestlers whatsoever returning to their company, such as the Bella Twats, such as Paige, such as Cody Rhodes, such as CM Punk, such as Big Cass, which is rumored to be back with Enzo Amore, um, just name but a few, right? You look at all the people within the past 5 years of them being obviously around as long as they have. What would shape up SummerSlam over 2 nights? Tell me. I really would love to know what card would you have put together for SummerSlam? Because I want to know. Because if you're going to defend a brand of professional wrestling, yes, everyone loves nostalgia. Yes, it keeps the ratings up, etc. to a point. But then you get the drizzling shit show, don't get me wrong. What happens if there was no Danhausen that people rave about, even though AEW fans got a lot of shit for? Tell me. If you're a diehard fan, you could easily put a card together for a 2 nights of SummerSlam, which is happening this weekend, with no returns. Who would you put in the main event picture? Who would have put your face of your company that you so die hard love? Who would you put your IC title around? Who would you put your tag team titles around? Who would you put the United States Championship around their waist? Who would have put the women's IC title? Who would have put the WWE women's title that is not going to be surrendered because you're going to have an interim world champion? Are you going to put anything around the WWE Women's Championship, WWE World Championship, which I've just mentioned about Rhea Ripley, that is not long in the company at the moment because she's out injured? Would you make the likes of fucking Liv Morgan defend the title, even though she is on the card? Would you make her defend it sooner than later? It baffles me when WWE brag how much these title reigns they're actually having, but they're not even defending the fucking title. Yeah, maybe at house shows, but they don't count what's on TV, what people see around the world. They just see for the eye of the beholder, the WWE is. It really frustrates me when I see certain things actually happen with the WWE that's made me turn off. This is why I got bored of people returning. I got bored of Brock Lesnar. I got bored of certain things that people are literally going on the internet to slate, but you still watch it week in, week out. If you're a die-hard WWE fan, you could answer this fucking question. If WWE had no returns, and everything like that, right? You tell me. Please tell me. What would be your 2 nights of SummerSlam? If you can't answer that, then you're technically not a die-hard WWE fan because you are focused on what's actually in front of you. You know, all these returns that you're happy about, fair enough. But this is why I say the WWE are taking all the focus off the people that you try to build up. Yeah, you may say Obafemi's been built over Brock Lesnar. Job well fucking done. Job well fucking done, WWE. You've done something there. But the problem where it lies, he can't be the face of the fucking brand. And that's not me being racist. This is me being true. That what are you going to do after the likes of Brock Lesnar? Who's you going to fucking take on? You know, it just leaves these empty holes in the WWE that I've not liked. And that's what I've literally turned off. You know? I'm sick and tired of fucking seeing scripted promos that doesn't feel like it's meaningful. You know? I've seen better fucking arguments in the fucking playground or in Nottingham City Centre when people's had a few fucking drinks. Tell me, please do, you diehard fans that are watching this, tell me who would you be. This is the problem where it lies when you literally can't even tell me. I guarantee you I will not get any comments on this video. I would not. I may get likes on this video. If you do like it, fair enough. But I'm not saying this is a fucking AW fanboy before anyone fucking jumps down my throat. No, I'm saying this for a reason. Because it's worrying times. Because you've already relied on the names that have already built up in the past to bring back as nostalgia reasons, but it's an overkill because you're overshadowing the younger talent. It's not helping any favours because it doesn't help at all. You need to start focusing on the people that are. The thing is, right? People may say, I shoot on the older people that are actually coming back. I want to say this, right? If AEW is such a bad world, right? Why so many people want fucking the likes of John Moxley back? He does not suit the mold that you are used to, right? And then when people say, "Oh, Edge would have been far superior if he was back in WWE," WWE didn't want to re-sign him. This is what I don't get. People are trained about these people, mind fucked for these ideas to bring all these wrestlers back, and yet you now need to start making household names because there's not many people on your roster that can actually say that you will literally fucking call it, right? It's living proof when you don't have nothing for Sol Ruka, but she's had the IC title. All of a sudden, she's defended it this past Monday night on Raw, and then loses it with no build. WWE's had their women's division carrying for so long, and now it seems like they don't know how to book the women's division. This is the problem where it lies. I'm not saying don't watch the product, but I just want an answer, right? Who would you put as your main title holder? Who would you put as your face of the company? Who would you do this? Who would you do that? If you're a diehard WWE fan with no person that has returned, no, not at all. See if you can build a dream card for me in the comments. Because if I don't, that's living proof that you don't realise what you've just not answered. That just proves that you're not technically a WWE fan. You would know what to fucking do if you could fucking do it. Because you've watched for the numerous of weeks of these people coming back and overshadowing certain talent that needs shining a light on. And then all you're going to do is when they're released, if they end up in AEW, this is stereotypical, they'll be shitting on these wrestlers. And yet you were backing them up 1 minute in the WWE. Why can't you back them elsewhere? They've actually got work elsewhere. You look at what they're doing with Blake Monroe at the moment. Tell me any different, please. Please do. You know, because you're adding fuel to the fire. And that's me being honest. Tell me yours.